that's my thing with this game is that I think Penn State was sitting at home going, "Oh, okay, cool," and then they watched that game and James Franklin went, "Oh, I have to get a game plan together," like.
The game that we're supposed to be talking about, the Big Ten Championship coming up here. Number 3, Penn State in the CFP going up against number 1, Oregon, the only undefeated team in the entire league. And what did I just do? Okay. Right now, the
That's
FBI
what Ryan Day
predictor
said after the Michigan game.
Oh, shut up, Mac.
What happened? Oh, was it Bryce said he was doing a Joe Biden out there?
Oh, dude, it took every ounce of me to try and just fight that and not laugh. I was stone cold facing that, but inside, tears of laughter.
So Penn State has been working hard all season long to get into the national conversation, darn it. Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan, and Indiana all exist. But Penn State happens to find their way in. Someone said Penn State getting into the Big Ten Championship because Ohio State suddenly couldn't beat an unranked team is the most James Franklin way of getting into the Big Ten Championship.
It is. It's disgusting to watch.
Meanwhile, Oregon found their way to number 1 in week 9 and has been there ever since. What's fascinating about this, looking at the spread there, is 3.5 in favor of Oregon, but the matchup predictor has Penn State with a 54% chance of winning. So the FPI is picking Penn State. Vegas is picking Oregon.
Hold on, hasn't Oregon been number 1 since like week 5?
No, I think it's week 9. I'm pretty sure.
I think it was after they beat
put
Ohio State.
Above Texas. They didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
When Texas lost to Georgia.
That's right. Anyways,
so Vegas and the FPI are at odds with each other. Ironically, I want to know what you guys think. Rob, what do you got? Penn State or Oregon?
So my wife and I are heading down there. It's $21 a ticket, so that should just say right there what the worth of this game is going to be. And it's going to there's a reason why it's dirt cheap to go down there. So give me Oregon by a lot. But it would be I will say it would be absolutely hilarious to have to pay $21 a ticket just to see Penn State pull it off. I would just die.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, it's a number 1 versus number 3. I mean, this is a big game, and it's $21 a ticket.
This has like playoff seeding implications and everything.
Yeah.
But how did Penn State get to that 3? It's not because they kept on winning. It's because everyone else kept on losing.
Right.
He's also got tickets in the standing room outdoor, the arena bar area. That's why.
Oh, I'd be watching it on the big screen. In the restaurant.
And
sure.
not included, so. Nor drinks.
Nor drinks. All right, Ben, let's have your unbiased opinion here. Who's winning this game?
I know this is tough. I mean, this is tough. I'm
Wait a minute. Where's your crown?
I have to when we win the championship, then the crown will come back permanently.
Wow, Ben, I'm surprised you being calm on this.
That's why I just have the parrot cup.
I don't get it.
I don't.
It does. It's a new mug. I got it from a bar. It's a new mug.
Oh, okay.
Let me have it.
You like birds.
Michigan.
I get it. I respect that. All right.
I'm happier to see Penn State, I think, than Ohio State again, because we've seen what Ohio State and Oregon could look like. Penn State, the biggest thing is they move the ball. They can't finish in the red zone. Oregon has to have a game plan to just limit Tyler Warren, pressure Drew Aller. Easier said than done. I think it will be closer than people think it will be, but of course I'm going to take the Ducks. We're going to come in and we're going to take the Big Ten by storm, and y'all have to call us daddy for at least a year.
Yeah, I gotta say, I did not expect Oregon to come in and rule the Big Ten like this.
I did.
You did, Garrison?
He
Well,
predicted Will Howard to slide
No, I
with
well, no,
0 seconds on the clock.
I had one of my more viral posts. I said in 3 to 5 years that Oregon, Ohio State would be at the top of this conference, and I said, and a lot of Big Ten fans need to understand the progress is probably gonna be sooner than they think for Oregon. And then Rich Eisen put LOL on it. Well, Rich, well,
I mean, Ohio State's in 4th place.
and we're the second best team in the conference. Ain't that a doggone shame?
Hmm. All right, Garrison, keep going. Who do you got for this game?
Rooted in substance, not flash.
Look, man, that first off, that's one of the coolest quotes I've ever heard in my life. Rooted in substance, not flash. My gosh, dude, Dan Lane's awesome. We'd love to get a beer with him someday. I think they're gonna win this because not just because they're better, but because of that guy right there who was talking. Dan Lanning, I mean, he's not a rising star. He is a star. He's one of the best coaches in college football. Arguably, you could say he's top 5 right now. I think it's fair to say he's the best coach in the Big Ten right now. Actually, no, he is the best coach in the Big Ten right now. They have Burt. Burt. He's back and healthy. 8.5 sacks in the year. You have Uiagalelei, of course, we said earlier, 10.5 sacks in the year. Like those two are dogs. They one of the best offensive tackles in the country, in the country. A transfer from Michigan State, Ben
Harmon,
thank you. I think that they will be able to move the ball in Penn State. Penn State does have a really good defense. They do. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how they challenge Oregon's offense. Oregon's defense as a whole is not great. And if you're going to attack Oregon, you have to attack them in the secondary. The top 5 starters, the 3 corners, the 2 safeties, only one of them is over 5'10", and he is 5'10". Everyone else is 5'9". So if you're going to attack them, you have to do it in the way that Ohio State did, and that's through the air with wide receivers and talent like them. They don't have that at Penn State. And I think that they're going to have to run the ball much better than they have all season to beat Oregon, and I don't think they can. So quack, quack.
Quack, quack. All right, I got you down for Oregon. Rob, did Peter give you a pick?
Yeah, looking it up right now.
Peter pick a peck of ducks?
That was funny.
Talk about a tongue twister.
Wait, can you say it 3 times fast?
Oregon.
I can't say it one time fast.
He picked Oregon.
Oregon. All right.
Smart man.
All right, Mac. You got another quarter?
Oh, shoot.
Are you going to work for this one?
No, we're not. I don't work. What are you talking about? I've been spewing nonsense all season long. You think that's just going to change now?
You can always hope. I don't know.
No, it's not going to change. I'm the one that gets us clicks. You guys are the ones that get us, loyal viewers.
I'm amazed this is father and son. I can see what the problem is.
Oh, what is it?
He doesn't work.
Oh, well, yeah.
I can see.
He's lazy.
Anyways, flip the coin.
I don't know. I don't want to know where that was headed. I'm just going to choose to believe the best. Here we go.
Out there on the other side of the state, living his own life. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Trusty Dusty Court. I don't know either. My wife might know. Actually, she doesn't know. And she chose this.
Don't blame her.
This is...
You tricked her into marrying you. You know it.
I did.
That's like Ohio State. That's like Ohio State fans not blaming Ryan Day.
No, what happened was actually it's very similar to what happened at Ohio State because Ohio State looked at all of the players and said, "Hey, we've got money," and they said, "Money? Okay, money." And my wife looked at me and I said, "I'm getting my master's," and she said, "That sounds like money." Okay.
Is Max still going? Okay, he's done. Okay.
Okay.
I'll watch him when I'll watch on the replay. I don't know what was going on. I just didn't want to hear anything bad about Ohio State.
I was gonna say in the same way. I mean, Sam's getting his second master's degree. I'm like, hello.
There you go.
Flip the Flip the coin.
Money.
What do you got, Matt?
I don't got money. Yeah, here we go. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Or coordination.
Ryan Day in the fourth quarter right there.
Yeah, that looks like Penn State.
Really?
I mean, you guys all picked Oregon. Somebody's got to pick Penn State.
Somebody's got to pick the other
Look,
team. Yeah.
You know,
Watch. That stupid coin is going to jinx all of our guesses on a couple games.
It absolutely is. It really, really is. See,
All
here's the thing. You know, you guys are saying that Oregon's defense isn't everything that it possibly could be, and Penn State's defense is actually really good. Drew Alar, when he's on, he's pretty good. Tyler Warren is pretty good. Nicholas Singleton, when he's not injured, is pretty good. I just feel like the pressure's on James Franklin. He's going to do everything he can to win this game. I don't know. I mean, he's probably just sitting down over there in Pennsylvania like, this is really weird. I didn't really plan for this, but now all of a sudden I'm like, I got to figure out a plan, and it's going to be a great plan. You know why? Because he's going to go onto ChatGPT, and he's going to say, how do I beat Oregon? And ChatGPT is going to come out with a bunch of
I don't have football
plays
stats right now.
Well,
That's
that's
what
my
ChatGPT 's gonna
thing. That's my thing with this game is that I think Penn State was sitting at home going, "Oh, okay, cool."
Oh,
And
we are
then-
playing.
Then they watched that game, and James Franklin went, "Oh, I have to get a game plan." You know, like that's literally probably what was happening. He was like halfway through like his third beer, going, "Cool."
oh,
Uh-oh.
Turn the lights back on. We got a game to play.
His coaching staff, like,
he's
He probably really was, dude. He probably
Yeah. He was probably sipping a beer or something at home, just scrolling through Twitter. He's like, "Oh, Michigan beat Ohio State." What?
yeah.
Did the same. Wait, didn't he bag his way into the Big Ten championship in 2016?
Yeah, because isn't
Did
that somebody?
No, he got it because they beat us.
No, they beat. Yeah, he beat Ohio State. Like the
Well,
only
if
time.
if Ohio State didn't beat Michigan, Michigan would have been in it.
Yeah, we backed into the playoff.
Oh,
Yeah, we definitely
okay.
did.
Yeah.
I will
but
say
that-
though, I think Penn State might have an advantage. You know, this is the second time in Indy since that year. Those Penn State fans are going to travel. They're gonna travel, and there's more Penn State fans in that, and of course in this region than of course Oregon fans. So yeah,
Oregon does
Michigan.
travel really well, and I think, like you just said up, Garrison, though, Dan Lanning, motivator. Guess what he's going to pull out in the film room this week for the students to watch?
12 men on the field penalty.
No, you idiot. The NCAA ruled that out. We can't do that anymore because he's a genius. But he's going to pull out that 95 Rose Bowl, the last time Oregon played Penn State.
Dude,
And it's going to be
realize-
a motivator. It's going to be it will be a motivator for the school.
All of the
It will-
players on that
I guarantee,
team.
I guarantee.
None of the
I
players-
guarantee you. I guarantee
They
you.
weren't even born for like
they
another
were
5
they were even sperm.
I know they weren't even
Eggs.
a glisten in anyone's eyes. I got it, but
They
he will
weren't.
pull this out as
Their
a
parents probably
school, a school
married yet. They
thing.
might still not be married. I don't know. It's 20 they never know anymore.
Well, he's gonna pull something out and motivate them in that way to like avenge that
No.
loss to Penn
You
State
know what?
35 years ago. Trust me, he's going to watch Ducks versus them later on. After
You know what
if we
Dan
win.
Lanning's going to do is he's going to walk into the players meeting, and he's going to look at the players, and he's going to be like, "So, I got an idea." And then he's just going to name this wild off the wall thing like we're screw the 12 men on the field thing. We're going to get an intentional delay a game. And we're going to make it 1st and 15. And we're going to make Penn State think like, "Oh yeah, we've totally got them." They're going to blitz, and then we're just going to Hail Mary it all game. And it's totally gonna work.
Here's the
Zero
thing.
Hail Mary.
Penn State does not have to blitz.
I like Garrison took that seriously.
Oh no. Oh, you were. Oh, I thought you were serious. Oh, thank goodness. Say, Mac, you're better than that.
No, I'm not. Again, clicks.
I just think like if Penn State were to win this game, dude, is because like the lights from the stadium come down on James Franklin's bald head. It shines in Dylan Gabriel's eyes in his
What?
visor. He doesn't see the
It
wide receiver, and he
electrocutes
throws
the
the
crap out
interception
of
for them to
him?
win the game. Like I just don't.
No.
And you know what? And I would love for James Franklin to get this. I've been somewhat of a defender of him, but not really. I just think that he's a really good coach. But hey, man.
Well, see, the problem with that though is Dan Lannings's already prepared for that. So now he's wearing the filtered visor. Gabriel
Oh.
is. He's already
there you
prepared for that. He's like, yeah,
He's-
James
yeah.
Franklin head is dangerous. We're not allowing that to happen.
No, you know what's going to happen is this snow is going to pile up on top of Lucas Oil Stadium, and then it's going to collapse in the roof, and then they're going to have to move the game up to Soldier Field, and it's going to be freezing,
Oh, Penn State would win that game.
Oh,
and Penn State would win that game.
Sam Hartman's looking downfield for AJ
Oh!
Barter.
Carter almost has a one-handed catch.
Almost.